like one way I would suggest to deal with burnout would be try to imagine what you would say to your child if they were experiencing burnout, or your best friend. What would your advice be? I think if you say it like that, then you're able to see outside from your head.
I'm somebody who has anxiety, social anxiety. I deal with a lot of social anxiety. So for me, it was just, I was sitting at home for so long that I completely forgot how to people. If that makes sense, I just forgot how to do it because it has felt quite overwhelming. So how do you reintegrate into socializing without it becoming a really overwhelming thing?
I think first we need to understand that it's not going to go back to normal so easily for us, even though things are going back to normal.
For me, what I've realized that most of my fears about social anxiety are my own judgment of myself that I'm projecting onto other people. And I mean, do you also think, do you think mindfulness also helps in a situation like this, whether it comes to social anxiety or even just having to deal with the work?
I mean, I personally also feel anxious in social situations, and I also use mindfulness, and I use really simple techniques. I'll just try to notice the texture of my jeans and the texture of my top and focus on my breath, and that instantly grounds you. In fact, that also helps you to maybe reduce those thoughts that you're getting inside, are people staring at me and all. It actually just breaks that flow of overthinking.
In general, I feel like burnout is more and more becoming a really common thing in sort of day-to-day life. There's so much confusion. A lot of people don't even understand necessarily what burnout actually is. So to start with what burnout is, how do you prevent it?
Put it into simple terms that people would understand would be when you're just exhausted because you've been working so hard, all your bodily resources, all your energy is just over. You need to stop. So I think a lot of us are very hard on ourselves. Our culture is like that, our work culture, and even our families, we have to be the best all the time. But the only way to stop this is to notice that you're doing it, because we keep doing it because everyone's doing it. Everyone wants to be on the top, but then everyone can't be on top, and that's okay. You have to understand that you can't keep comparing yourself to others and keep working hard and trying to reach where they are, because they are different people. So it's better to compare yourself to your previous self rather than with other people. If you say it like that, then you're able to see outside from your head. Because you're so hard on yourself, I think people have difficulty taking breaks because they're like, no, I can't take a break, I have to work. You wouldn't tell your best friend to keep working, right? Or your child, or anyone that you love and care about. You would tell them to stop and chill. So maybe that could work. That's what I do with myself.
Oh, that's so true. I feel like the people we are hardest on always, it's always hardest on yourself. One of the things that I've learned recently is that you don't have to only look after your mental health once you reach a point of crisis. It's something that if you do consistently, you will probably not reach a point of crisis at all.
So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our conversation for Nykaa Wellness Week.
We really hope that you stick around for more wholesome content that we'll be putting out. Thank you so much for watching.